What's up, guys? Everyone's favorite ghost in Johnny Guantanamo, aka Snowbricks96, back again with another weekly video. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I know I am because my illness is gone, alright? And no long-lasting effects either, alright? No mucus buildup, nothing of that caliber. I'm just like that. Anyways, comment of the week status goes to the man, the myth, the legend, Unblock Rouge 444, who says, "Clean up YouTube." You should clean up yourself, in reference to DJ Cook. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot his name for a second. I was thinking like, oh my god, who did I make a video on last week? Alright, I guess that just means that DJ Cook is irrelevant. Now, I have some juicy drama for you guys today, alright? Roblox YouTuber drama. I don't know what it is, but Roblox YouTuber drama is never small. It's never like, oh, you make bad content. It's like, no, you groom minors, you scam your child audience, you eat babies, and you make out with my grandma, bro. That's not cool. And today's drama would be could be considered pretty massive because it involves Alpha1, who is a very large content creator, has about 400,000 subscribers, and Cash Rainer, who only has 20k. Now their sub counts are going to be important, alright? Because Cash Rainer, right, makes mainly Battlegrounds content, but occasionally uploads commentary. Now, Alpha1 just makes slop Battlegrounds content. Like, it is ass, bro. It sucks. It is absolute cheeks, alright? Now, I guess Cash Rainer uploaded a video on Alpha1 saying, yo, your content's kinda ass. And Alpha1 is like, oh, I'm gonna sue you. I am literally going to take all your money in court, bro. Like, he says, it's like, oh, take it up in court. And it's like, bro, like, that's not how the copyright system works, bro. He false copyright striked the video and then said, oh, take it up in court. Like, bro, you're such a bitch, bro. You couldn't take criticism from a 13-year-old. By the way, Alpha1's 23 years old. And I guess in order to clear the air, he decided to upload a video addressing the allegations. And it just made it clear how much of an absolute scumbag this guy is. And I'm gonna react to it because I don't fear copyright. Let's hop straight into the video.
Bro, I was trying to avoid this filler arc episode, man. I was trying to avoid it. But I guess I gotta drop a video, bro.
Oh, if you wanted to avoid it so bad, why didn't you just, I don't know, not copyright strike the video? It's very simple. Just don't copyright strike it. Don't do it. It's not hard.
I mean, this is what y'all wanted, bro. Clearly, the whole situation started from this guy seeking attention from me. So if we want to talk about it, let's talk about it. And guys, this is going to be my one and only video on this situation. So you can sit here, watch the full thing, and then leave your thoughts in the comments below.
Alright, you can sit down, watch me react to this video, and then leave your thoughts in my comment section. Alright? You should do that instead of going to Alpha1, because I'm pretty sure he deletes comments. Either that or his dick-riding audience will harass you. That's what they did to me.
But now when you know the full context of the situation, hopefully you'll have a better understanding. So let's just get right into it, man. So first things first, dealing with the claim saying I said I was suing. I've never said I was suing. That was a screenshot filled with no context.
Alright, bro, okay? You might not have explicitly said that you're gonna sue a 13-year-old, but these screenshots pretty damn well implied it. Like, you implied that you were gonna take him to court. You implied that you had a legal team on standby that was gonna sue a child. Like, you pretty much implied it, bro. So I don't know what you're getting mad at us about for just, assuming that you were going to sue a child.
Right? His manager joined my Discord and was talking about, yo, add me in DMs so we can resolve this. And I said, resolve what? And then he was like, bro, just add me. And I was like, bro, no, we could talk here. If you want to speak freely here, in public, in the open. And this happened in my Discord, by the way. He was just talking about me removing the copyright strike. And I was like, no, the copyright strike is valid. And
now, I don't know if Alpha1 is willfully ignorant or mentally retarded, but the copyright strike was not valid. It stands under the fair use criticism rule, which basically means that as long as you're using someone's content in a transformative way, it can't be copyright striked, alright? Basically, so long as you're just so long as you're adding something of value to the content and you're doing something with it, it can't be copyright striked. And Alpha1, I guess, either doesn't know that or doesn't care. I'm willing to bet that it's a combination of the two. Which is why, right, Alpha1, I dare you to copyright strike this video. Do it. Because if you do that, I'm just going to keep coming back, bro. I'm just gonna keep making more videos. I don't care how many times you copyright strike me, bro. My channel could get deleted, and I will literally come back from the dead, bro. I will resurrect it, alright? I will come back from the dead and somehow continue making videos on you if you dare. If you have the ball sack to copyright strike any of my videos, bro, alright? Do it. Do it. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. I am publicly calling you out, bro. Don't you fucking try me.
And he was like, it can go bad for you, right? Because that's why I was like, are you threatening me? But it can go ways that you don't want it to. And I was like, what other possible ways can it go? And he was just like, bruh, let's just talk in DMs. So I said, the copyright strike was valid, so it stands. Take it to court. I have a legal team on standby. And I said, he's out of here. Okay? I never said I was suing him. He was talking about it's going to get bad for me. Okay? Usually when somebody says that to you, they're either about to cause harm to you, or maybe it's going to go legally. So I was like, okay.
Alright, now don't make any mistake. Alpha1 is trying to twist it and make himself look like the victim. Oh, boo-hoo, look at me. Cash Rayner's manager threatened me in a public Discord server, bro. Like, he said it would go bad for you because it would be a PR disaster. And it was. It is a PR disaster.
Take it to court. And by the way, so I don't know why he's even calling himself a manager. I'm pretty sure he's not getting paid.
Okay, cool, but like I didn't ask for like the rundown on a managerial status for a YouTuber. I came here to see why you are suing a 13-year-old.
Never said I was suing. Had to clear that up because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, you're suing a 13-year-old?" Just go scrolling, browsing on YouTube, looking at other people's content. You know, I only focus on me and myself, or the content I do with friends, which...
Alright, bro, if you're so focused on yourself, then like, why'd you copyright strike a 13-year-old? Okay, maybe you could have just moved on. You could have just, focused on yourself and just ignored it, bro. Like most other people, but no, you didn't even make a response, alright? You could have responded to him and, I don't know, done something. But instead, you just unfairly copyright striked him.
Or the content I do with friends, which like... And the thing is,
Now, here's the thing. I think defamation is kind of protected by A, the First Amendment, and B, by the fact that there was no defamation actually involved. Like, I think for defamation, you have to have proof of damages, or like proof that like what this person said was A, false, and B, caused like damages to you or your business, or something like that. And none of that happened, alright? The only damage that happened was that this guy got called out for being a shitty person.
Never spoken to this guy. Never. I've not spoken to him as well, but he just decided to slander my name for no reason. Later on, I found out that he slandered my name before, 8 months ago. So clearly, this random that I don't know, I'm calling him random because I simply don't know him. You know what I mean? That's why I'm not even mentioning his name, because I don't want to give him that attention. He's legit seeking attention because he mentioned my name 8 months ago and I didn't respond to it, right?
Dog, this is what I hate when like YouTubers will like copyright strike someone and then they're like, oh yeah, they were like seeking fame and fortune and attention off of my name. No, they weren't, bro. I mean, they kind of were, but like not in the way that like you're making it out to be. You're making it seem as if Cash Rainer was leeching off of you, bro, as if he was a mosquito, sucking your blood, trying to get just a little bit of clout when he wasn't, bro. Like, he's doing fine, okay? He doesn't need, like, what, your goofy ass, like, making be like, oh, guys, subscribe to Cash Rainer, me. He doesn't need it, especially now that everyone knows what a piece of shit you are, right? How is your ego so fragile that you have to copyright strike a 13-year-old?
Happened a few days ago. So yeah, with that video being dropped, it was a defamation of character. He tried to tarnish my name, tried to make me look bad, tried to paint me in a bad light, trying to say just because I took an EPOW sponsorship, that makes me more so on like the Diddy.
Alright, bro. Okay. He did not defame your character, alright? He did not, like, do all this shit that you're talking about, bro. Like I said, for defamation, you have to, like, have proof of damages, okay? And, last time I checked, there wasn't any proof of damages. He just said, yo, this guy makes trash content. And you're like, oh, well, guess what, bitch? You got copyrighted for, illegally. Oh my god, illegally.
I'm saying I don't play about that. Side note, epow.gg have sponsored a lot of your favorite YouTubers. You can go ahead and just type in epow.gg Roblox and you will see it all on YouTube. Those type of things can ruin somebody's career. He literally tried to tarnish my name, tarnish the brand Alpha1. So yes, I did strike his video for using my content.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. He just admitted to it, live, on camera, oh my god. He put this in his own video. He was editing it and decided, you know what would make me seem like the good guy? Alright, me admitting to the fact that I copyright strike the 13-year-old, okay? Alright, that'll definitely make me seem like I'm a good person and don't at all have an ego more fragile than a vase.
Just like how he didn't talk to me before he uploaded a video that was hate speech.
Oh my god, bro. This guy has such a sore butt, bro. Like, it was not hate speech, bro. I'm so confused I can't put it into words, alright? A, he doesn't need your permission because he uploaded it under fair use. And B, like, it wasn't hate speech. He was saying you make bad content, bro. He like, pointed out how shit your content was. And you were like, oh, guess what, bitch? You got copyrighted because, my feelings were hurt. He basically just admitted it, alright? I don't know how people are still fans of him.
Let's go ahead and take a stroll and look at YouTube's rules and policies, literally YouTube's TOS on the official youtube.com website. Like, hold on, let me refresh the page. How YouTube works, policies, copyright, overview. As you can see, this is the official YouTube website, legit, and their rules and policies is their TOS. Overview. The first rule of copyright. Creators should only upload videos that they have made or that they're authorized to use. That's literally the first rule of copyright. That means they should not upload videos they didn't make or use content in their videos that someone else owns the copyright to, such as music tracks, snippets of copyrighted programs, videos made by others without necessary authorizations. Okay, now let's pan over to what are copyright exceptions. Copyright exceptions are laws that allow you to reuse somebody else's copyright content material without getting their permission, but only under certain circumstances. In the US, the most widely known copyright exception is fair use. Everyone's been talking about that, but nobody really understands it. But let's see what YouTube has to say. When deciding whether a use is fair, courts look at 4 factors: the purpose and the character of the use, the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and substantiality of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole, and the effects of the use upon potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. Some activities that may qualify as fair use include criticism, commentary, and news reporting. Fair use aims to promote freedom of expression. Okay, so now that you understand the basics, hate speech is not protected by this right. Hate speech is not protected by this right or the First Amendment. That's why people get sued for defamation.
No, people get sued for defamation because they said something that was A, factually incorrect, and B, it caused some sort of damage, whether it be physical, mental, or business related. And actually, I decided to do my own research and look up fair use and just some other stuff, and I found something very, very interesting. Now, fair use, or transformative, is a funny little thing that, as you can see right here, transformative use can be, it says here, a work is transformative if it is used in a new way, such as to comment on, criticize, or parody the original work. Huh, isn't that interesting? What do you think of that? And furthermore, commentary is generally considered a form of fair use under copyright law. Isn't that interesting, Mr. Alpha1?
As you can see that I explained what defamation is earlier.
Listen, Alpha, buddy, you're just digging your own grave because, like I said, with defamation, you have to have proof of damages that what this person said, damaged you in some way or another. Also, I'm pretty sure in order for it to be defamation, it has to be like untrue or like a lie or something of that caliber. You get what I'm saying? So, you're just really digging your own grave right here, buddy.
You are not protected by the free use laws.
Yeah, but he is. He literally is, bro. Like, I don't know if this guy just, like, did one Google search on what defamation was and then thought that, like, he got defamated, but, like, I keep saying, bro, with defamation, you have to have proof of damages. You can't just be going around being like, oh, you said mean thing about me. Defamation lawsuit, baby.
It would not hold weight in court if you try to say that it was fair use. You would not hold weight in court, and that case will be thrown out if you try to make a case. That's why I said go ahead and take it to court. I have lawyers on standby. I'm not saying I'm going to go to court about this because I've already handled this with YouTube. Literally, YouTube already copyright striked it. If he was to take it to court, he would lose. That's what I was trying to say. Now, making claims. Let's read. How can copyright holders make claims? Oh, look, everyone has access to YouTube's copyright management tools, which gives right holders control to their copyrighted material on YouTube. Literally.
Yeah, no, the thing is, like, the copyright system on YouTube is, like, completely broken. Like, instead of using it for its intended purpose, people like Alpha1 have just used it to, like, strike videos that really hurt their feelings, okay? Like, I commonly see commentary YouTubers and other YouTubers just in general that criticize someone else getting copyright striked because, I don't know, their feelings got hurt. In fact, I almost never hear of copyright strikes getting, like, used for their intended purposes, bro. Like, it's always someone striking down someone else's videos because either A, they don't know how copyright laws work, or B, they got their feelings hurt. And for Alpha1, I think it's a combination of the two because he clearly does not understand what defamation means, and he very clearly has a sore butt.
Which gives right holders control to their copyrighted material on YouTube. Literally, we work with rights holders to match them to appropriate features based on the scale of their copyrighted content on YouTube.
Now, I came to interrupt Alpha1's constant yapping about how he was in the right with a little statement, right? Unlike Alpha1, I did my research, and yes, you have to have proof of damages for a defamation lawsuit or something involving defamation, right? And there were no proof of damages. In fact, I don't even think the video, like, did really well. That's not an insult to Cash Rayner. That's just saying, bro, I'm pretty sure you went out of your way to just copyright strike a 13-year-old because you had hurt feelings, a bruised ego, and a sore butt.
DMCA. Just like how you can DMCA on Roblox. You can DMCA people on Roblox. If somebody says they're going to pay you for an artwork or anything, and they upload it and they didn't pay you, you can DMCA strike them.
Yeah, bro, but that would be like a valid use of, like, copyright tool. What you did was not a valid use of the copyright tool, okay? That is not the same. This is not the same situation you are bringing up. You are attempting to victimize yourself and make it seem like you were in the right when you are not, and you know that your child audience is too stupid to see through it, alright? They don't have, the developed brains that people looking in on the situation will have.
It's an open thing. People always can strike for DMCA. So yeah, you can look more into all this information on your free time. I just wanted to explain it to you. So yes, the copyright strike is valid and it's staying there, and I'm not removing it, bro.
Listen, bro, I don't know how many times I have to go over this, but the copyright strike isn't valid. I don't know how many times I gotta say it to make sure that, like, it gets through your skull, bro. Your copyright strike was not valid.
Like, bro, legit try to tarnish my name and you want me to forgive him because he is 13. I don't care if he is 13, bro. You are a YouTuber. You are a YouTuber, and posting stuff on YouTube, sometimes you will face consequences. So learn how YouTube works and then post content.
Now this is very, very, very ironic for one reason. He's actually the one breaking YouTube terms of service, alright? Because as it turns out, false copyright claims are illegal, right? and this is the falsest, I don't think falsest is the word. This is the fakest copyright claim I've ever seen, bro. And I've seen some outlandish shit.
You can't just go around posting anything on YouTube and expect not to face certain consequences, okay? That things happen. Learn from it. Learn from your mistake. Learn from your mistake.
Yeah, bro, I think they're not really learning from the mistake that they never committed. They're learning that you're a gigantic douche.
I myself had to learn from my mistake because I've got hit with copyright strikes in the past. These are known things that happens to YouTubers. It's not a big deal. Deal with it. Also, by the way, his quote-unquote manager agreed that it was hate speech as well. He just didn't find it fair that I copyright strike them. But listen, hey, doing YouTube, you're going to have to learn, man. Certain things you just can't post and get away with it. You gotta face consequences. That's how life works. In life, you can't just commit a crime.
Oh my god, bro. This buffoon, he keeps digging his grave deeper and deeper and deeper, right? Actually, I did a little digging, and it found out that false copyright claims are against the law. So as it turns out, you're the one breaking the law. You giant nincompoop who didn't think any of this through, alright? I've systematically taken down every single point in your entire argument, okay? Commentary is protected under fair use. With defamation, you have to have proof of damages, and false copyright claims are against the law, okay? I've taken down every single point you've had, so try me, bro. Try me, I dare you, okay? Come at me, bro. I dare you.
And then, oh, hit by a copyright strike. Simple.
I know I keep saying this, but it's ironic because he's the one that's actually breaking YouTube TOS.
So another YouTuber
No, bro, I'm not joining your Discord. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm getting very close to 5,000 subscribers, so if you could do that, it would mean a lot. This video is probably gonna get dislike bombed and or copyrighted by Alpha1 fans, so if y'all could get it out there before that eventually happens, that would be great. And yeah, I'll see you guys all later. I'm out. Peace.